Hey everyone, welcome back to Shade Review. In today's video, we are reviewing the Ray-Ban RB2197 Elliot sunglasses. But first off, before this video starts, we have to thank our sponsor for today's video, our own website, shadereviewstore.com, the absolute best place to buy designer sunglasses up to 80% off the original MSRP. Again, that is shadereviewstore.com. Now let's go ahead and pop the sunglasses on face and talk about the dimensions. This is the standard size of these sunglasses, and they have 52mm lenses in a 19mm bridge. They also do make a smaller version with 50mm lenses. Now as far as styling goes, these are definitely a very unique and new style from Ray-Ban, and this pair of sunglasses fits a lot of people's face shape very well. Now these frames are completely made out of an acetate material, and the material here seems like it's built very well, and they also have completely metal hinges, which feel very premium when opened up and when closing them. Not quite as good as a 7-barrel hinge, but they definitely still do feel really good. Now these frames are actually made in China, where most of their stuff is actually made in Italy. And they say that here in the inner right temple, the frames say made in China, and this is actually one of the better made in China Ray-Bans that I've ever reviewed. Everything here just feels very nice and premium and substantial. And with my particular pair, I really don't see the build quality being too much worse than an Italian made pair of these sunglasses. Now, of course, just like on every authentic pair of Ray-Ban sunglasses, we can see a little painted on Ray-Ban logo here in the top right corner of the lens. And if we move over to the middle left of the lens, we can see a little etched RB logo, which is also there for authentication purposes. Now, if we move down temples, we can see a little raised Ray-Ban logo there, kind of like what you find with a pair of original Ray-Ban Wayfarer sunglasses. And again, that's just there for some styling purposes and for authentication purposes. But what's nice is that logo is actually pretty small because there's a very small temple, so it's not going to be quite as loud as it would be on something like a pair of original Ray-Ban Wayfarers. Now these sunglasses feature all glass lenses, and of course they're going to block 100% of UVA and UVB rays as well, and this particular colorway has tortoise frames with these really nice B15 lenses. As far as styling goes on these, they kind of remind me a little bit of the Ray-Ban Erica, and that's actually really cool because these are made out of acetate, so it's really cool to have a kind of Ray-Ban Erica style with these absolutely beautiful acetate frames. It's kind of a really cool combination that's definitely very unique. And I also do really like the little metal accents here in the top right corners of the frames as well. It definitely adds a little bit more character to these frames. Now, as far as pricing goes, these sunglasses are going to run you around $163 directly from Ray-Ban's website and in most stores. However, they're a little bit cheaper on Amazon, so I'm going to leave a link description below directly to Amazon if you guys check out the sunglasses for a little bit cheaper. Now, as far as coverage from the sun goes, these are definitely not going to offer the best coverage. So here up top, we can see a pretty big gap that lets sunlight in and protected, and then here on the sides again we can see a really big gap that lets sunlight in and protected. So these are definitely not the most practical pair of sunglasses, but overall this is a decent pair of sunglasses. Now you guys know me, I really don't like when Ray-Bans are made in China. Usually build quality is always a lot worse than their Italian or Japanese made sunglasses, but these actually kind of impressed me. Again, it's still a lot of money to spend for something that's made in China. In my opinion, if Ray-Ban makes sunglasses in China, they should definitely make them cheaper than their sunglasses made in Italy, because the labor rates are just so much cheaper in China than Italy. It just doesn't make sense to charge a consumer that much more when this pair is so much cheaper than an Italian made pair to actually produce, pair to pair, cost to cost. So that definitely is annoying. It does leave, kind of a bad taste in your mouth. But again, I have to say the build quality here is definitely really good. Everything feels nice and premium. And if you told me that these were made in Italy, I probably would believe you. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a big thumbs up down below. And of course, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and then you'll be notified every single time I upload a brand new video just like this one to my YouTube channel. Again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one.